Welcome to today's video. Today we're reading the new Hunger Games book, Sunrise on the Reaping. Warning, there will be spoilers, but if you like reading blogs and daily life content, I post every week, so subscribe for more and enjoy the video. You know what I forgot? Music, reading playlist. Alexa, play Hunger Games instrumental playlist on Spotify.
I can't find the playlist Hunger Games instrumental on Spotify.
Alexa, play Hunger Games soundtrack on Spotify.
Playing Hunger Games by Bajan Canadian from Spotify.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do this manually. Alexa, you're no help. Also, I need to take this jacket off. Got a lot going on right now. Now the vibes are set up. Now we're ready. Okay, I'm literally only on page 5, but I can already feel I'm gonna need to get my annotation tools because this sentence, where is it? I have to agree, and though I'm not a drinker myself, I'm glad to get the bottle. I can easily sell it or trade it, Like, he wasn't even a drinker! You know, that man becomes a heavy drinker. So I'm gonna go to the basement and get my tools so I can put my stickies on things that evoke some type of emotion in me. Alright, let me show you guys. We gotta pick a set that's gonna go nicely with the book. I'm thinking purple and yellow. Honestly, the one that I keep getting drawn to is this one. Has all the different purples, but they're like deep purples. So I think that will go nicely with the book. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think this is gonna be the winner. I also have not nice. I also just got a pencil and little mini post-its to write any notes because I don't want to write in the actual book. Little mini post-its to write any notes because I don't want to write in the actual book. What color should we use for the first one? Let's use the dark purple since this is something kind of sad. I fear that we'll be using a lot of dark purple. Okay, so update. I'm only in the second chapter and I feel like there's just so much going on in my head because there's so many like connections and things that happen that I didn't expect to happen. It's already like wild and crazy. It's just, there's literally so much. Because number one, it's like that lady, what's her name? Drusilla, irritating. Immediately irritating because like she's basically Effie, like what Effie is, but she is literally, like they said, the face of evil. Like, I do not like her. She just decides, instead of drawing another name, she decides that Haymitch is gonna be the replacement for Woodbin. Also, the fact that we know Katniss's mom now, her name is Astrid, and are friends with the Donners, and one of them just got selected. Plutarch's there. Plutarch already doing his Plutarch things. And like seeing him here, but back in the day is like crazy. Then it makes you be like, oh, I need to watch the movies again to like see how Haymitch and Plutarch interact and all that. But anyway, it's really good. Right away, I'm like, dang, is John good. All right, I just finished chapter 2. I'm not gonna start chapter 3 yet because I had to go take out my contacts because they were irritating me. And there's just so much going on in my brain, so much that happened already. And I'm like shook. So I'm going to take a break, clean up my room, put away some books that I got, maybe throw some laundry in the wash. And then after that, we'll come back to reading because it is 5:30 on a Sunday. So it's about time to start getting things prepared for tomorrow. And then we'll go back to reading probably when the sun goes down. This book is already wrecking me. We already learned what this is, which is swag. Even this is deep. Well, I mean, you would think it is because it's like symbolic, but it's like Katniss and Snow, and they're both survivors in their own ways, and they're tough to break, and it's just so good already. So yeah. Greetings, it's 8:22 now. It's time to pick up the book again. You guys see my pinky? Why does it look like that? I decided I'm gonna annotate in the book, like write in it. So I got this pen and just went through all the tabs and sticky notes and then like filled in my reactions and what I was thinking. It's gonna make the reading so much more fun and in-depth. It already was fun, but I feel like I'm gonna be really immersed in it. I don't know how much I'm gonna read tonight just because it is Sunday and I still have some other things I need to do. So I might get another chapter in, finish chapter 3, and then pick up tomorrow. And I will let you guys know if anything crazy happens, which something crazy always happens. But that scene in the movie is gonna look so good where Lenore Dove is like on the ridge, like saying her goodbyes basically to Haymitch, and she's like crying. Oh, it's gonna and he's like, she saved that last moment for them. She didn't give it to Plutarch. The moment that their hearts broke belongs to them. Yeah, I'm in my feels. We have to stop the time lapse because why am I literally about to shed a tear? I'm 38 pages in, and this book has already made me cry almost 3 times, and it's about romance. I'm not even a romance girly, but this is really hurting. Like, you just be feeling for Hamish, and then like especially knowing like how he is now, and then seeing this and like, dang, he was in love with this girl. And what I'm afraid of is that like this is the Hunger Games. Like we might think that this is like the worst that's gonna happen, but she's still alive, and we know, well, I think we know that she's not alive now in today's books, so she gonna die somehow. I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm gonna keep reading, but I literally almost shed a tear, so I had to like get it together. We've got the first iconic sweetheart. Do we see it? Reading break to eat a kiwi. I literally bit into it and I was like, wait, I should vlog this. I'm gonna try eating it with the skin on because apparently that's like a lot healthier. I know you didn't just say reading break like you're gonna go back to reading. You're gonna go play the Switch. Exposing fake YouTubers. Honestly, with the skin is not bad. It kind of adds a nice little crunch. And it's definitely easier to eat. I saw Jordan peeling one today. We got the matching pajama set on. You know what kind of night it is. We already showered, did my skincare. Guys, when I did my skincare, this guy that we've been seeing all day, he erupted. He was bleeding all over the place. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna leave the biggest scar. It's so sad because I was just getting my skin under control. And let me show you the culprit. The culprit. He is the culprit. He was good at the beginning, but every time I used him, I was like, oh, maybe my skin's just purging. And then I haven't exfoliated in a while, so I was like, oh, I'll use this. I don't recommend anymore. There's a theme for today. Eating skin on vegetables and fruit. We ate the kiwi skin. For dinner, I'm having a sweet potato and we're eating, you guessed it, the skin. This is more like a Swedish savory dinner. It's just a sweet potato. I put some butter in it because with pecans. We're trying to get the skin. No pun intended. We're trying to get my skin right. I'm over it. It's been like this for like 2 years. I'm sure it's a combination of a lot of things. Stress, pollution, eating bad, inflammation. But we're turning a new leaf. We're eating healthier. I learned I like sweet potatoes. Learned I like kiwi with the skin on it. So that's what I'm doing. We're about to have this. I'm about to turn on my K-drama. It's one of those nights. My girlies know. After I finish eating, we're going back. I'm in a really great mood right now. I'm only on page 54. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm taking a long time to read this because I don't want to read it. And not because like I don't want to read it because it's boring. I don't want to read it because I don't want it to be over. I don't want it to end. And oh wait, I forgot to talk about Drusilla and Maisie. Boy, their little squabble, their fight was so like crazy. But it was like, yes, get her. Maisie. Is that how you say your name? Maisie, get her, drag Drusilla. I just mixed their names up, Drusilla. Anyway, that's what's going on right now. This is gonna be my Tuesday night. Honestly, I kind of want to read this all in one sitting. I was debating saving it for Saturday and just finishing it all in one. We'll see the vibes. I'm gonna read tonight. If I don't make it a lot of the way, I might just save it for Saturday and just zoom through it. Hello, it's Saturday. I am done with all of my errands. I have nowhere else to go today. So now we can finally dedicate the rest of the day to finishing, hopefully, Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm on chapter 7, page 90. We have how many pages? Is this the epilogue or what? There is an epilogue. The last page is 382. So we got to get through about almost 300 pages. And honestly, maybe I'll finish this by midnight, hopefully. So I'm going to lock in, get in my little corner, got my little water, and we're about to do this. We had to do an outfit change and a eyewear change because I was getting so sleepy in this corner. It's overcast outside, and boy, I got like one chapter in and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to last. So I went upstairs, like I said, changed because I was also a little cold, and we had to make a double shot of espresso. Shout out my friend Kayon. She got me this new mug. It's a J. It's so cute. It's backwards because I'm filming on front camera, but it's so cute. So this is my first time using it, so that's fun. Let's taste the espresso. Yeah. What do they say? Reading juice. Am I drinking this at past 5 p.m.? Yes, but it's okay because we're staying up late to do this, to read this book. All right, just want to update. So I just got to the part where BD is introduced, and he literally is a victor, and he's training his own kid who's in the games. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, every connection that Suzanne wants to make, she can just make it, and she just does it, and it's just like, wow. And I'm eating it up. I love connections. I love them. So, like, was Amber not even properly reaped? Like, was that cheating? Did they purposefully choose him? Because isn't it supposed to be, like, a random thing? Capital playing games. Oh my gosh. I had to go upstairs to grab my headphones because my family is down in the basement now. And guys, I just finished part 1. Suzanne Collins loves to shock you right at the end of a chapter or a part. Because what do you mean Luella's alive? What do you mean? It's giving the same energy. Well, spoiler, if you're going to read Arc of a Scythe, you need to skip over this part because it's going to be a spoiler. But it's giving an Arc of a Scythe when Goddard turned out to be alive. Like, what do you mean? But I love when books make you like, what? So, I'm just living for it. It's like one of the best feelings. Got my headphones. We're going to continue reading. It's only 7 o'clock. I'm not even close to being halfway done. I still got 70 pages to be halfway done. So hopefully I can finish this tonight, but I might have to finish the book tomorrow. I'm not going to hold you guys. It's about to hit midnight. A little over halfway. I was very ambitious. I don't know why I thought I would finish this by tonight, but I just kept getting distracted. But we're about to get into the actual games, so I feel like once that starts, I'll be like nonstop reading. As you can tell by my voice, it's late. I'm kind of tired, but I'll pick up tomorrow and let y'all know how it's going. Mitch got to speak with Lenore one last time. And he's learning to trust, kind of, Plutarch. He still doesn't know if it's 100%, but, you know, I think he will end up trusting him. It's giving a lot of similarities to Catching Fire, so I can see why people are like, oh, you should read Catching Fire after this if you just want to be obliterated, which I might do. Honestly, I really want to watch the movies. For now, stopping on page 205, chapter 15, and we will pick up tomorrow and hopefully finish it tomorrow, but maybe I'm just being ambitious again. All right, good night. Suzanne really got me with Ambert's death. Like, what do you mean he was torn apart by some crazy mutt squirrels and there was only a small white skeleton left, stripped clean to the bone? Like, that's so tragic. Poor Beady. I think we're getting to a crazy part. Hamish is finally back home, and I just read that it looks like there's a fire. A glow, he says, I take the glow up ahead for the sunrise until I realize it's too local, too bright, a whiff of smoke. So I'm like, let me start recording because I feel like it's about to get emotional. So here we go. No. Oh man, not the cistern. But this can't be just by chance. The Capitol definitely had to do something. Now we're at the point where Hamish and Lenore have reunited, but they keep talking about this bag of gumdrops, and I fear that there's gonna be poison in them. So I'm about to read and we'll see. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Listen, I was right. I know it's coming. the epilogue now. This is how I feel. I can't even put it into words. He has a family now. He's talking about Peeta and Katniss. Ugh. Five stars. 5 stars. I didn't even tab at the end because I was just too enthralled in it, but as you can see, I had a lot of reactions. The movie is about to be something else. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of thoughts running through my head, but at the same time, I have nothing to say. It's just like, dang, that was a good book. So that's the end for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Even though this video was like a spoiler, if you haven't read the book, you should still go read it because I definitely didn't mention a lot of stuff. But yeah, I just love this series. I hope she writes more books. I don't know of what or whose life. Maybe Finnick. Can we get a Finnick book next? Let me know in the comments if you guys have read this book, what you rate it, what you think, and I will see you guys in my next video.